Hello everyone, this is Quilo and welcome to another music production / music theory video. Today, it's all about scales. So for those of you out there still bemused by the mystery of scales, we're going to put it real simple. A scale is a series of notes with a specific sequence of intervals. That's it for today's video. Leave a comment and subscribe, and if you enjoyed this, okay, I get it. You need a little more than that. So what does this mean? First, let's take a look at what an interval is. An interval is the distance in pitch between one note and another. In Western music, the smallest distance we use, at least in most cases, is the semitone. It's the distance between one key and the next on the piano. So two semitones make a whole tone, or simply a tone. These two intervals are going to be the basis for most of the scales we typically use, although some use other intervals as well. So this is the major scale. You're going to hear it in a lot of music. So if we take a look at the intervals, this is what we see. Between the first note and the second note, we have two semitones, or a tone. Then we have another tone, a semitone between the E and the F, another tone, a tone, a tone, and we cap it off with a semitone. Again. This sequence of intervals is what gives the major scale and every other one its properties. It's the DNA of a scale, and if we change just one element, then it becomes something else altogether. In this case, we're starting out from the C note, so that would make this the C major scale. The starting note is also called the root. If we shift the root either up or down, like for example here we have the B major scale, here we have the D major scale, the F sharp major scale. So the structure remains the same, but the root note is different. We can also change the inner structure to get a different scale. Let's make another copy of this and turn this into a minor scale. So we lower the E and these two, and now we get this. That's the C minor scale. So it has three notes different from the C major scale. Now look at what happens when we change the root note to the A. We have the A minor scale, which is the most common form we typically see of the minor scale. And if we take a look at the notes here, we can see that they are exactly the same notes as a C major scale. They're the exact same notes. So wouldn't that make them the same scale? Well, actually no. It's true that they are very related, but they're not the exact same. What defines a scale are not the notes themselves, but the hierarchy or role that each note has within it. Each note has its own degree of tension or conflict within a scale that must be resolved, with the root note giving us a sense of repose or calm. It's the only one that has no conflict. So even though they share the same notes, having the root in a different place changes the identity of the scale altogether. So when you're using a scale to write a melody, think of the root note as being home. It's nice being at home. You feel secure, at peace. But eventually you might want to go out into the world and have a little adventure. So you go out a bit, have some fun, and then come back. Next time, you might want to go out even further. Now there's an even greater sense of tension. The further away from home, the stronger the pull to go back is. And you have to go home if you want to have that sense of resolution. Every great story needs a sense of resolution, and music is no different. So that's a big part of what music is about. It's finding the right balance between tension and repose, conflict and peace. If you have too much of one or the other, it can become either boring or uncomfortable to listen to. So finding the right balance is key. So that's it for today. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a comment and hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. See you guys in the next one.